Now, the schedule's always changing around here, and your money is on a Tuesday this week. Joining us today in studio on this Tuesday is Colin Evans with Evans Financial Group. Colin, thanks for hanging out with us as always.
Absolutely.
Today we're talking about the home gifting mistake that could cost your kids thousands. Sounds scary.
It is, because I've actually seen this, and this is a little bit more common than I think people would think. And what happens is, and we're going to do a little quick case study on this at the end, but we have seen that a misnomer occasionally that sometimes parents would like to pass their house on to their kids, but they want to do it early. And it's like I might hear a rumor of at work, and it's like I need to do this early. However, there's some big issues that occur with that. One is by transferring the house to your kids, you lose control of your home, meaning since you're no longer on that deed, if your kids want to borrow against it, if your kids want to refinance it, your kids can do it. You no longer have the control of it. The big one is it takes a big capital gains tax for your kids. It's a huge tax problem that comes into creation. This is what we're going to go over in just a little bit. Now we risk losing the home if your kids get into financial trouble. This is big. If your kids go into an issue causing something maybe illegal or whatever, and a financial issue comes to straits, the house can be at risk. This can also cause, and here's another one where we actually have heard this from, is, hey, I need to go ahead and give my house up. Maybe I'll get it to the kids. That way I can qualify for Medicaid. Yeah. And I can go into the nursing home. However, that's also an error because they have a look-back provision for 5 years, and this can throw chaos as they're going to look back. They understand it. It's like, hey, we know you're trying to give all your assets away instead of paying for a nursing home. We get it. So there's some angles around it. Now we want to throw up this case study slide. Here's the one that we talk about this capital gains tax problem. So Bob and Mary in our example, Bob here's at work. He's like, hey, I heard from work that we need to help our kids out and avoid this tax situation, and we're going to transfer the house. Well, and they bought their house in 2012 for $250,000. They transfer the house in 2020. Every year, that house is going up just a little bit as it appreciates. Well, they both pass away in 2025. The house is worth $416,000. Now, the problem with this is if Bob and Mary kept the house in their name and the house transferred to the kids then, the kids would have a $416,000 house free and clear. Right. It means they don't have any taxable problem. They can split that up however they want. But because they gifted it to them, they go back to the basis of when they bought it for $250,000, and the difference between the $250 and $416, they now have a $166,000 tax problem that they didn't have before. So before you do that and make a gigantic tax burden, potentially, highly recommend it. Talk to a financial professional, talk to a financial advisor, talk to an accountant, and make sure that this is right for you.
And you can always talk to the fine folks at Evans Financial.
Absolutely. You can contact us at info@evansfinancial.com or evansfinancial.com on the web.
Always a pleasure, Colin. Let's go to Patrick now.